Our company Lingvist is building language learning application with a higher goal to develop a technology that fundamentally accelerates human learning. There are two pillars that make Lingvist special. We have an amazing personalization tool that Lisa will tell about, and algorithms that accelerate human learning more than you imagine is possible.
So there's an infinite amount of things to learn in this world, and only a small part of this actually gets you going. Only a small part you're passionate about. And traditional learning platforms haven't been very good at singling this out for you. So we at Lingvist have built technology that really caters to this. Course Wizard is a unique course creation tool that is based on neural networks that are trained on vast amounts of text corpora to provide you a tool to really offer a personalized learning tool. So I'd like to show you two ways that this is used. For one, to train, to prepare you to read. So for this example, I'll be a Chinese woman. I want to read the brain, and as I'm reading, I see that actually I have to look up a lot of words that I'm not familiar with. And I simply drop this text into Course Wizard, and it pulls out all the words that I need to learn to be able to properly understand this text. It couples them with translations. It also puts them into contextualized sentences. Example sentences, and pulls audio files together. So within seconds, you have a course that prepares you to understand this text, and you go back to read this text that you were passionate about in the first place, and it creates actually a very important value feedback loop. Or you can also just put a few words into a Course Wizard, a few keywords. Say you're going to Spain for the summer, you want to understand what they're offering at the grocery store. You want to just understand what's on the menu, not order bull testicles again. This actually happened to me, and I'm vegetarian. So you just create a course here, and Course Wizard pulls it together for you within just a moment. So first and foremost, we're a consumer company, and we're offering this tool primarily to the intermediate and advanced user base. We also have companies around the world asking to license this technology to create courses for their employees. We also have US government officials asking for negotiation courses to prepare their people going abroad and being sufficiently prepared. And lastly, we also are in the educational sector. We've had pilot programs running with high schools in Arizona and Connecticut, and they have seen unprecedented results with us. So where are we going? We just soft launched this tool last week. And we'll be adding more languages. We'll integrate it with Lingvist's own algorithms as well. We're adding more input methods, and we'll be looking for more content partners to connect Course Wizard to. So I told you how to personalize your courses, personalize your learning. Mike will tell you a bit more about why you should learn with Lingvist in the first place.
You know the quote, if you can't measure it, you can't improve it. Surprisingly, we have not found a single edtech company who measures their success based on measuring learning. Why is that? Because it's incredibly difficult to measure learning. People forget things, and the value disappears. Well, companies measure what they can, and there is a danger. For example, if a company optimizes retention, it becomes a game company and forgets about the learning. We don't want to be a company like that, because we want to teach people, and we want to do it efficiently. That's why we have figured out how to measure learning. Imagine I learn a word, Vorsicht, and I forget it pretty quickly, in a couple of minutes. If I learn it for the second time, I can retain it a little bit better, but not much. I have to review it many, many times before it sticks in my memory. And this is fascinating, that we can measure the memory curves of every single item that you have learned for every single person individually. By the way, these are the real memory curves of mine. And this gives us a very, very detailed map about your knowledge, and we can use AI to optimize what you have to do in the next moment to learn most efficiently. And here's the outcome. University of Tartu recruited 500 students to measure how quickly they learn with different softwares. And the outcome was that people can learn 4 times faster using Lingvist. This is the magic of AI. Our team, I have a background in nuclear physics, discovered Higgs boson at CERN, people who built Skype, technical co-founder, leader of Skype core technology team, Techstars mentors, and talented and most passionate people like Lisa. We're building this technology because we want to bend the arc of human potential. We want to connect people through languages and power education to help people to be better versions of themselves. This is Lingvist. Thank you.